Hello there. Completely having to redo this video. I shot almost all of it and then I had to sneeze, so I paused the camera and went and fixed my hair and came back and accidentally hit stop recording instead of the unpause button. I hate that. Anyway, I wasn't really happy with it anyways, so hopefully I won't have to sneeze again. All right. Now, these books I had picked up both from either the first set of the books, they're dollar bin books that I picked up from the Jasper Ave location of We Book In. I had gone out on just a Saturday just after the Superman movie had come out. I'd seen it on Friday. The previous video was one haul, and this went out the next day to do some stuff that needed to get done. And after that was done, went down town, I can't talk, and picked up these books. I had gone in, I've looked in the dollar bin, it was all the same stuff from last time. Started to go to look at the role-playing books and the comic book trades. And the guy called me back to the counter and said, and tapping on the counter, said, you need to take a look at this. We just got this in. And they know that when it comes to comic books, they often give me, or they give their best clients first crack at looking at stuff. So there had been some great stuff. Shout out to John's Comic with Kids, or Comic with Friends. Dang it, I knew I was going to get that wrong. It's now John's Comic with Friends. He likes the series Die, so do I. I have almost all of it except for like the last 15 or 16 issues, or not 15 or 16, last 5 or 6 issues of the 20-issue run. I had collected it when it was new, but stuff had happened and I never went back to get the last of it. So I'm still looking for that. And they had issues of Die, but it was like issues like 6 to I think 13 or 14. They had almost up to what I had, and I didn't need duplicates. So, but they had several complete series. I could have bought more, but I didn't want to go crazy. So I picked 3 different series. Most of these are sci-fi related. I think actually all of these are sci-fi. Well, no, 2 of them are sci-fi related and 1 is magic related. And I'm going to start and do this over again before I get annoyed with myself. Having a day. Anyway, first up from DC Vertigo, we have the series known as High Level. And it's called Vividly Rendered Punk, Cool and Captivating. And there are the names of the creators. In the first version of this video, I tried to say some of those secondary names, and I butchered them. So there's High Low, issue number 1. There's issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Issue number 5, and issue number 6. And I believe those are all the A covers for that series. All right, next series with the complete run that I picked up. We have this from Mark Miller and Oliver Copiel. I can't even say his name. This is the Magic Order, the first series of Magic Order. Issue number 1, this is the Adam Hughes cover. And this is being turned into a Netflix show. You can see it says Netflix on the back. So, and Magic Order issue number 2, this is the black and white variant of the main cover. Issue number 3, black and white variant. Shouldn't show that too long. And we have issue number 4. I hope I didn't get these out of order when putting them back. Issue number 4. Got issue number 5. I'm pretty sure that's the main cover. And issue number 6. Yes, issue number 6. Now, all this stuff will be to read, and then I will decide whether I'm going to keep it or not. I might just take it back and trade it for more stuff. We'll see. I kind of want to keep the high level ones. I actually have issue 1 high level already. I found it in a dollar bin previously. I need to check and see which one is the better one, and I'll keep the best copy. Anyways, next series of the 3 that I picked up. This is from Jason Aaron, Dennis Hallam, Stephen Green, and Rico Renzi. And this is Sea of Stars, issue number 1. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Ooh, issue number 5. Almost dropped that one on the floor. And issue number 6. All right. So I picked those up from the Wee Book Inn on downtown. And after I was done there, I went down to Whyte Ave. I had wanted to go, I was going to look for shoes, but the Edmonton's local art walk was on Whyte Ave. When I got down there, it was blazingly hot. There were vendors everywhere. And I didn't feel like walking through everything to where the one shoe store is that I want to go to. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that a different day. So I stopped in at the Wee Book Inn on Whyte Ave, which I was going to do anyway, because you never know what they're going to get. And I know that they had gotten tons of books, but it was so busy. I was like, okay, I can't go be spending too much time in here. Too much stuff. It's just insane. So I went upstairs, looked at the magazines. It's a little less crowded in the upstairs part of it. Went in mostly for the air conditioning. And then when I was done coming down the stairs, in where they have their comic book trades, they had this book sitting there. It immediately drew my eye. I says, okay, that looks interesting. I think I need to pick that up. And it was on, I took a sticker off it already. It was on for like $19.95. And I saw that and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know what this is, but I have to take it. I have to. And it's one of the Marvel graphic novels. I forget what issue it is. You don't need to see that. And it's just got some of the best artwork, I think. And I think I've heard somebody talk about this story. And this is like from 1990. It's the first printing. And it is Spider-Man, Spirits of the Earth by Charles Vess. Yeah. So I saw that and I'm like, you're coming home with me. Look at the great cover on the back. And it says, what in the world is the Amazing Spider-Man doing in Scotland? That's sort of the first line on the back cover. It has this great interior black and white art for the front. I wonder if it's the same at the back. Yeah, the exact same at the back. And I've heard some people say the story isn't so good, but the artwork is fantastic, and I can say the artwork is most definitely fantastic. And when it comes to stories, I'm not as fussy about certain things. But yeah, that is great. And of course, I checked the inside to make sure it wasn't signed, and I didn't find a signature anywhere. And I'm assuming if they had had one, they would have marked it up 5 times as expensive and put it on their wall. But yeah, so lettered by Gasper Saladino, edited by Jim Salicrup, editor-in-chief Tom DeFalco. So, and Charles Vest's little thing says, this one's for Maurice Walsh and Neil Gunn, whose writing brought the people and landscapes of Scotland alive for me. And that was said in Charles Vest, Mountain Dale, New York, 1990. So, yeah, I'm going to show you I have to show you the first page, first splash page. Look at that. Look at that. Just amazing. Literally amazing. So, yeah, I picked that up, and after I was done, you probably saw previously, I had posted on the last, what's it like, on a Saturday video showing some trading cards that I picked up. I picked those up after I picked up these comic books. It was all on the same day, but I wanted to make them different videos. But yeah, just some great stuff that I found. And I have to admit, Rebook Inn, they get lots of great stuff. I highly recommend it. I know some people don't like some of the prices, but every once in a while, you go there and you find gold. I mean, I found in one of the previous videos I did, they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book, issue number 36 that I got for only $10. And, some people might say, oh, that should be only $5, but, it's $10. And that's $10 Canadian. So do the calculations, you American friends. Maybe that's what it should be. Or maybe it should be more. I don't know. But, and maybe I paid a little too much for that book. Maybe it shouldn't be $19.95 plus tax. Maybe it should only be $10 plus tax. I don't know. All I know, it was too cool to leave behind. And I wanted it. And that's the thing. You collect what you want, and you try not to let what others pick up affect you too much. Now, I have to admit, I like watching the FOMO Squad. I like picking up some of the stuff that they pick up, but I'm not necessarily going to pick that up and then keep it long term. I pick them up and then I read it, and if it's something I like, then I keep it. If it's something I don't like, then I get rid of it. It's fine. Because usually I'm only picking that stuff up out of dollar bin books. They're like dollar bin books. If there's something they recommend and I find it somebody's pricing it $15 to $20, no, I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to pick that up. But if it's a dollar bin book and I can get it cheap enough, I will read it eventually. And if I love it, I will keep it. If I don't love it, I will let it go. And that's the way to do it. Read what you like, and if what you don't like, you don't keep. You trade it away. Don't be a hoarder. I know some people don't. It's like, don't tell me to get rid of stuff. Well, you do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll all get along great, I guess. Oh, I'm rambling. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Share with your friends if you feel like. Have a great day. Bye.